Everyone, welcome to another review room tutorial. Last time we talked about sending emails and we also talked about some downloading options. Today we're going to go through a few more downloading options. So if I click on, make sure to have something selected. Now, one of the things that you'll see, actually this is common, if you click on download, you're not going to be able to download anything unless you actually select something first. And sometimes if you click on an option like move to, it'll say you must first select at least one submission. So make sure you have something selected before you use some of the top menus. So if I click on download, the third option is it says download selected recommendations as CSV. Let me explain what that does. So if this person has requested a reference from an external party, if you open this up, in there it's going to show you who the recommenders are, right, and how many recommendations requested and who those people are. So this is for reference tasks. So if you're wondering if you wanted to get a quick list of all the recommendations, that's how you would do it. Right now we don't have, nothing shows up, but it's good to know that if we did, that's how we would get it. Now the other thing is the fourth option, which is download all submissions as CSV. So if you don't want to select something, you just want everything all together, that's the way to do it. Same thing with download all recommendations. Again, if you don't want to go with the selected option, you just want to go with basically everything all together, that's how you would do it. And the other one, which is important, is download selected submissions as PDF files. Now let's click on this and see what happens. Again, we get a zip file, which is common in Review Room. And they're great because they take up less space and they put everything in together in one folder. Now, you'll notice something different. Last time we took a look at this particular application had two parts. There were two PDF files, but now there's only one. That's really nice. So Review Room actually has a capability of combining everything as one file. A lot of times when you're sharing material with your reviewers, with your recommenders, what will happen is they'll want to get just one file. For whatever reason, they prefer it that way. And you'll notice that this is a longer file. It's 12 pages. And you can actually scroll through, and all the different portions of your application would have been put together. Now, there's a note that I should make. So any PDF documents that are uploaded or any forms that are uploaded, those are put together as one PDF, and that's nice. Now, what about, you might ask, what if someone uploads a PowerPoint document? Will that basically get added into this one PDF? At the time of this recording, no. It may be an option that we add later on. I've heard from the development team that it is coming. However, for the time being, if it's a separate file, like a Microsoft Office file, basically you'll get one PDF with all the form responses and any PDFs they've uploaded. That'll be combined, but the additional uploads, they'll still be separate files. And part of the reason for that is we don't want to distort the way that those files look. So yeah, but that's basically the option. So just know that you can always get everything as one PDF. Super useful sometimes, and there's a setting for that, and we'll talk about that in the settings section. So let me close this window now. Okay, so we talked about all the download options. Let's talk about another option, which is really great, which is the Move To option. If you click on that, essentially you're going to be able to choose which round you want to move someone to. So let's say that everyone who's completed these two tasks, they're ready to move to the next round. This guy's already in the pending review round, but let's say, if he's in the pending review round, he's not going to be able to modify his submissions anymore. So if I wanted to move him back, I could click Move To and move him back to the application round. And as soon as I do that, basically the request goes in, it loads, and it's going to refresh, and then this person's back in the application round. And similarly, so that he won't see the tasks in his future round anymore. But let me move him back because he was originally there. And you can select multiple applications and do the same exact thing. So very, very useful stuff. Now, there's also another thing that you should consider. Sometimes you may want to move an application from one group to another group. Right now, this application, as we know, is in the Global Applicants group because we're looking at Manage Global Applicants. But if we wanted to, we could actually move this person to Local Applicants group. Now, I'm not going to do this with this particular application. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it anyway. So you click on Local Applicants. I'm going to move this guy to Local Applicants round, and he's not here anymore. But if I go to Manage, and then I go to Manage Local Applicants, then you'll see that he will show up in this section. But because the tasks for global applicants are different from local applicants, it's going to look as if he's done nothing, right, in this particular round. So that's something to consider. So there's still more. We'll see you in part 4 of Manage Applicants tutorials.